The question posed here is one of the fundamental questions concerning the human past and the human future. No surprise, then, that two of the intellectual giants of the 20th century, the physicist Albert Einstein and the psychologist Sigmund Freud, engaged in a correspondence in 1932 in search of an answer. Einstein was invited late in 1931 by the League of Nations International Institute of Intellectual Cooperation to select a correspondent on a subject of his choice. Already engaged in addressing anti-war organizations, Einstein decided to invite Freud as his correspondent to answer the question, is there a way of delivering mankind from the menace of war? Freud, he assumed, would understand better the dark places of human will and feeling. The result was a short pamphlet published in German, French, Dutch, and English with the title, Why War? Einstein was disappointed with the answer. Freud insisted that violence was characteristic of the entire animal kingdom, mankind included, and could see no effective way of inhibiting the urge to fight and destroy, which derived from what he called the death drive, a psychological impulse to destruction in every living being. Freud's morbid conclusion has been explored often since in the attempt to understand the biological, psychological, cultural, and environmental mechanisms that make war an unavoidable part of the human story. The results of this attempt include at least 5 books with the title Why War, and a great many more on its causes. Yet the answer to the question remains contested, fractured, and frustratingly elusive after almost a century of further argument, both scientific and historical. Indeed, given the human propensity to organized coalitional warfare over much of the long human past, the question might be posed the other way round. Why not? Humans have proved to be a belligerent species. As the psychologist John Bowlby put it in 1939 in a study of the urge to fight and kill, no group of animals could be more aggressive or more ruthless in their aggression than the adult members of the human race. Of course, humans do not wage war all the time or everywhere, otherwise Homo sapiens might well have become extinct. Warfare is a part of human evolution, one of the tools in what Azar Gattaz called man's toolkit for survival, but only one of them. War and peace are often presented as the only options, but they are part of a more complex set of survival strategies throughout human history. Understanding war also means explaining why periods of peace break down. The one constant has been the resort to collective lethal violence between human groups when need or fear or ambition or prejudice, even appeal to the supernatural, has prompted war, from the earliest evidence of violence to the wars and civil wars of the 21st century.